Find the density for oak wood on the density chart. We have a density for oak wood is going to be 0.85, and there's 0.85 grams per cubic centimeter. So I like to write things out. Density equals 0.85 grams per cubic centimeter. What is the mass of a sample of wood if its volume is 5.6? So we have volume equals 5.6 centimeters cubed. And it says, what is the mass? I like to write over here, M equals question mark. That's what we're looking for. I'll move that up there. M equals question mark. So we had the density we found from the chart up top. The question gave us the volume of 5.6 right there. And it says, what is the mass is the question that we're trying to find. So I'll put mass with the question mark. And then we just do the same thing. I'll just use my little density circle I've already drawn. If I'm looking for mass right here, I cover up the M, and it gives me the equation D times V, since they're side by side, so density times volume. So mass equals density times volume. I just put a little dot there to instead of putting an X there for multiplying, since I'm using letters, sometimes that can be confusing, like DXM. I just put a little dot there to represent multiplication. So I have mass equals D times V. And then you just plug in the numbers that we had. We had mass equals, the density was 0.85 grams per cubic centimeter. We're going to multiply that times the volume of 5.6 centimeters cubed. And then when I plug it into my calculator, 0.85 times 5.6 equals 4.76. And my units for anything with mass is always going to be grams. Always going to be grams. If I looked over here with the equations, see I have grams up top? That's where that grams come from. I have centimeters cubed on the bottom, but I also have a centimeters cubed up top here. They would cancel each other out. So all I'm left with is grams. But if you find the math difficult there, just remember mass is always grams, volumes is always milliliters or cubic centimeters, and then density will always be like up top here. We had grams over top of cubic centimeters. That's the density one. I'm going to pause here and then I'll continue with the back side of the sheet, so hang on one second.